Welcome back to the Crochet Credits. So, as my friends at Yarnspirations.com, this is the open ripple stitch crochet blanket using Bernat blanket. Now this blanket is 50 inches by 60 inches and it's an easy level. It's a 2-row repeat once we get ourselves set up. You'll notice that we're going to chain 115 to begin, but if you'd like to change the yarn or the hook size, the multiples are 22 plus 5. So you chain 22, 22, 22. When you're happy with it, just add the additional 5 and then you'll have balance. So I am using a 10 millimeter size N crochet hook because I tend to be tight with this yarn, but it's recommending an 8 millimeter size L. You'll use 2 colors throughout this whole thing. You can see the colors that were here. And I'm just using Bernat blanket, but in sparkle format. And it's just something I have left over just for demonstration purposes today. There is no crochet diagram available for you today. However, I will take you through step by step and show you everything that you need to know. So let's begin. We're going to chain 115 if you'd like to match the exact pattern, or you can do your multiples of 22 plus 5 as I explained. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a swatch with you today. So just chain the number that you want. So in my case, I'll do the multiples and I'll be right back in a moment. So you'll notice that this blanket will grow pretty quickly. There's only 2 multiples here, but you can see how big it is. So we're going to go 5th chain from the hook. So what I recommend is just going back and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In Bernat blanket, I recommend always putting 2 strands on top and just leaving 1 at the base. If you go the other way like I normally show, it leaves an excessive gap. So this will count as a double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet all into the same stitch. As you continue along now, the next 8 in the chain will all be double crochet. So we'll count those out together. So we're going to say 1, and 2, always leaving 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So technically where we are in the pattern is that we've actually officially gone down a slope. You can't tell that yet, but you will in the future. Over the next 5 chains, we're going to do a special stitch. It's like a cluster, and it's like a 3 together, but we have to skip a certain amount of stitches. So starting in the next stitch, you're going to yarn over and go into the next chain or stitch. And you're going to pick it up and pull through 2 only and hold. You're going to skip the next chain and go to the next one after that, yarn over and into that chain, pull through 2 and hold. You're then going to skip the next chain again and then go into the one after that. So yarn over and go into the one after that, pull through, and then pull through 2. You should see 4 loops on the hook after this is done, and you're going to yarn over, pull through all 4. And what you've essentially done is a 3 together double crochet with some spaces in between so that you create the indentation of the valley. So you're going to start in the very next chain and you're going to do the next 8 in a row going up. Okay, so let's do that. So we'll count those out together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now is a great time to take a pause and think. We went down 8 double crochets this side. We went up 8. So the magic number is 8 and 8. Okay. So the very next one here, which will be the 9th chain, will be the very top of the peak. So in the next chain, you're going to apply 1 double crochet itself, and then you were going to just chain 3 and that'll help it turn it going back down. So 1, 2, 3, and in the same chain, apply another double crochet in. So that is the top of the peak. Okay, so we've now just completed a valley and now a peak. So how many stitches are you going to do going down? If you said 8, that's the right answer, and if you didn't, that's the wrong answer, clearly. So let's do 8 going down. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're now back at the bottom of the valley. Okay, so just look at it as like a heartbeat. So over the next 5 stitches, you're going to do the following. Yarn over and go into the next chain. Go in, pull through 2 and hold. Skip the next chain and yarn over and go to the chain after that. Pull through 2 and hold. Skip the next chain and go into the one after that. Pull through 2 and hold. You can see 4 loops here. Yarn over, pull through all 4, and that was another valley just completed. So how many stitches do you got to go up? You got to go up 8. If you're continuing along, then you'll do your peak like you did here, where the 9th one away will be a double crochet, chain through, double crochet, then 8 down, and then do what I just showed you. So what I want you to do is continue this all the way across, and then I'll show you how to finish the final section of the row. If you're ready to continue to the end, after you get the last valley done, you're going to go 8 stitches going up. So you're going to count those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, if your stitch counts are wrong in any way and you have extra, you can always undo this knot in order to bring it closer to the end if you have to, but there's only 1 left here. And in the very final stitch, you're going to apply just 1 double crochet first, chain 1, and then the last double crochet into the same one. And that was the end of row number 1. So what I would recommend is that you have to change the yarns over as per what it says. So what it's suggesting to do is that on the very final, instead of finishing it and pulling it through the final 2 with this color, they're suggesting just to kind of drop it, okay? And they're asking you to break it, so you'll have to weave in the ends. So we can cut that and deal with that later. And you're gonna get the other next color that you're gonna play with, and you were going to finish that stitch with that color instead. Leave a long enough tail that you can deal with the ends with that with the tapestry needle, which I'll show. And now this color is ready to go. You're gonna flip your work over, turn it over, and begin row number 2. Before I begin the second row, you should know that this sample is actually upside down, so I've just made a complete ass of myself. I said this does not read it like this, and it turns out that I should be looking at the sample like this, and voila, everything is solved. So they have a kind of a rule in the way they fold stuff over. So what you're looking at here is just the way it's folded. So we're gonna continue on to row number 2. And I know you trust me in some ways, so this is kind of weird. So let's begin row number 2 the right way. Let's begin row number 2. We're gonna chain 4, so this will count as a double crochet and a chain 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first space that you'll run into the chain 1 is where you're going to apply the first double crochet. So just remember that your edging kind of exists of a double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet here. So now we're going to begin and go all the way down to the valley here. So you're going to do this a total of 4 times, and you'll chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, and double crochet in the next. So say 1 in your mind. Then chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet in the next, and you can say this is number 2. Chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet in the next, and you can say this is number 3. Chain 1, skip 1, and double crochet in the next. And this was number 4. So you're now here at the base, so you've just finished number 4. So you're going to skip 1 and double crochet in the next. Like that. And then skip 1 and double crochet in the next. Okay, so that is how the valley looks. So now you're going to chain 1, skip 1, and start heading up the other side. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next. And then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to skip the last one and go right into the peak. And the peak will always be the same of a double crochet, chain 3, and double crochet. So let's examine the stitch work on the counts that we can see. So you see how these kind of belong together all as in one, and you can see that from the middle one here, there was 4 on this side, and then here's the middle, and there was 4 going up on this side. See that? Before you got there. So you're going to go down the next one again. So let's try go down. So just chain up 1, skip the first one out, and double crochet in the next. If you want to count it, you can. So that was number 1. Chain 1, skip the next. This is number 2. Chain 1, skip 1. This is number 3. Chain 1, skip 1, and this will be the number 4. So then you're going to skip 1. You're at the valley here, so skip 1, double crochet in the next, and then skip 1 and double crochet in the next. And there was the valley once again. And now you keep on going up. So you're just going to go all the way across in this formation. So just start by chaining 1 and start going back up. And so when you're ready for an edge, you just keep on going. And the edge is slightly different from the regular peaks because it is an edge. Okay, so if you're ever questioning anything, right from the middle one, there should be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You got the last one here. You're going to go right into the edge here. So I'm coming up, and so I have my 4 coming up. So just chain up 1, and in the turning chain, you're going to apply 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. So you want to go into the turning chain so it sits better. And on the very last one here, instead of pulling it through, if you're going to change out your color, just put on the new yarn, pull through, and finish that off like that. Just turn and work and begin the next row. So let's start this row. We're going to chain 4, so that counts as your double crochet and a chain 1. And starting in the first chain 1 space, you want to go 9 stitches down, which includes the chain 1. Because it's an edge, there's 9, but normally in the rest of it, there will only be 8s going up and down. So starting in the chain 1 space, you're going to double crochet, and this will be 1, and then the next one is a double crochet into the double. So this is 2, and the space is 3, the double crochet is 4, the space is 5, the double crochet is 6, the space is 7, the double crochet is 8, and then the last space before the 3 are belonging together that you see here, these are the very base, is going to fill that in. So now you're going to do 3 together, double crochet over top of these 3. So just yarn over and going into the next one, pull through 2 and hold, then yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull through 2 and hold, and then the next one after that. and then pull through all 4 loops. And so those 3 just became together like that. So now you're going to go up on this side, starting in the spaces, and all the double crochets going up. There should be a total of 8. So we got the space for 1, double crochet for 2, space for 3, double crochet for 4, space for 5, double crochet for 6, space for 7, and then the final double crochet before the peak is number 8. So what I would do in person, I wouldn't necessarily be counting it like I am here on camera. Just know that you have 8 going up from after this. So you might just want to slam it in and then check if you want to, or just trust in yourself. On the peaks here, you're going to have a double crochet, chain 3, and double crochet. Okay, so you're going to go down. How many are you going to go down? It's the same number as here. The edging is the only time it's different. So it's going to be 8, starting in the first double crochet. So the double crochet for 1, I'll just count these out without identifying those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think the dogs are acting upstairs. So there's 8. You see that these 3 are at the base, so those 3 become together as a double crochet 3 together. Okay, and now you're going to go up the other side. So because it's an edge, there's a total of 9. Okay, so starting in the first space, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 9th one is the space. And then in the turning chain itself, you are going to apply a double crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet. And now you'll change the color back. If you don't want to change colors, then don't. So you want to change the colors back to the other one and just do exactly what you did here, because it's a repeating of 2 rows. So let me just show you how to weave in the ends once you're ready to do that. And so let's just say we want to get rid of some yarn. You're going to want to use a tapestry needle for this in order to really get it to sit down and be out of the way so it doesn't fall out later. So let's show you how to weave in an end. So let's just say I wanted to get rid of this yellow. So if you weave it in with your crochet hook, you're guaranteed that it will fall out. So what I would recommend to you is just take this and just weave it up through the same color. So don't you dare go into the other color, because then it will be so obvious. And the goal is to get this stuck onto itself and just continue to go. It may thicken up the edge a little bit by doing this, but then you won't have it popping out everywhere. If you prefer to tie it in a knot somewhere, you can do that as well. And you want to just be careful with it. You don't want to be to the point where you're just going to weave it in a couple times and then be done. So just be careful with it and get it stuck in there. And then you can safely cut it out like that. So that would be how you weave in your ends. So you'd want to do everything with the pink, stay within the pink, and etc. And that would be how you would weave in your ends, just in case you need to know that. So this here is a really neat idea. It's a really quick blanket to be able to make, and you may have a lot of fun with this at the same time. Enjoy and have a great afternoon.